Alright, you know the deal. You know why we're here today. Let's watch some Avatar. Let's go, man. Let's go. Alright, come on, man. Chapter 12. The Western Air Temple. Let's go, man. The last Air Temple. Oh, it looks like it's hot over here. Wow, wow, wow. This is crazy, man. And like, you know, the vibe right now is crazy, right? We just came off of this massive battle, and we sort of have like an air of defeat, you know, like their heads are hanging low a little bit, and you know, it didn't go to plan, right? But at the same time, they're motivated and they know what they have to do. They know that they got to go back. So their spirits are a little bit low, but at the same time, they're more determined than ever. So I'm excited to see what's in this air temple, if anything's here at all, right? And I can't wait for my boy to show up, Zuko, man. Let's go. Let's see.
Humiliating.
It's humiliating.
Spanked by the Fire Nation, way to the Western Air Temple.
We have to walk. Why?
Both.
We can't just fly there?
But Appa gets tired people.
Oh, Appa's tired. Also, the armor probably weighs him down too.
The rest of the troops are on the way to a prison.
Haru.
Like my dad just got out. Now he's going back.
And now he's back to prison, man. That's sad.
I'm having blisters on my feet.
I miss Pipsqueak as well.
We're here.
We're here.
I can feel it.
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Her feet need their eyes checked.
Her feet needs her
No,
eyes
she's
checked.
right here.
We are here. What do you mean? Where is it? It's in the canyon. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. What the hell? It's upside down. How does that even work? ZUKO! Yes, man. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend. God, I can't wait for them to reunite, man. It's gonna be so cool.
A stunning view.
Is the Avatar in chains?
Oh, wow.
No, hasn't been seen for 100 years.
Holy flashback, bro.
Chances of finding him here, Slim.
So Zuko's been here before.
Then we'll scour the world.
Wow.
Until we find him.
Crazy, man.
Oh, been a week
It-
since your banishment.
Wow.
You should take him to heal.
Yeah. He's still healing from his scar.
The laziest man in the Fire Nation
Whoa, hey.
is to find the Avatar.
Wow, wow.
I will.
He's come so far, man. If only Iroh was here with them. Wait, Zuko, why you hiding from him, bro? The architecture's so crazy. Like, why is it upside down?
So different from the Northern Air Temple.
It's so different.
Wonder
There is probably a secret room. Let's investigate, shall we? Okay, yeah.
You
Oh.
guys go. Need to talk about some things.
Oh, Katara and Aang have to talk about some things.
We need to decide what we're gonna do now.
Okay,
Since
we
you're
gotta
the Avatar,
plan it
you
out.
Should be a part of this.
Yep, Aang has to make the choice after all.
Fair enough. So what's the new plan?
What's the new plan?
Ask me. Is the old plan?
The new plan is the old plan.
Master all four elements and confront the Fire Lord before the conflict.
Okay, yeah.
No problem. I'll just do that.
How's he gonna do that, I wonder?
No one said it's gonna be easy. Even gonna be possible.
It's not gonna be possible.
Firebending teacher.
Oh, hey, just wait.
Yeah.
Jong
right.
Jong. That's out of the
We'll never
question.
run into Jong Jong again. Oh, never mind.
Never
It's
mind.
important I'll find out.
Okay.
Well, guess we can't come up with anybody. A nice tour around the temple.
Let's take a nice tour around the temple. Maybe we'll find someone here.
Who can teach him firebending?
Yeah, come on, Zuko, show yourself. Where is he? What's he doing?
You probably already know. So, I have a lot of firebending experience.
Okay.
Considered to be pretty good at it.
This is funny, man. He's practicing. He's doing a little warm up for when he encounters Aang and the gang, right? This is so wholesome, man. I love it. I love to see how much Zuko has changed, right? And this is like who he is, you know. He's a little awkward sometimes, you know, and he's practicing for when he's gonna talk to them and you know, I guess confront them. He's like, hey, Zuko here, but you already know that. It's awesome, man. I can't believe this is the same guy that was being a relentless, you know, edgy teenager trying to hunt down the Avatar, and now, you know, he's here practicing his little speech he's gonna give on how he's gonna offer to train Aang, man. Zuko, you're my goat. You're my goat.
Was attacking you Yeah, I guess I should apologize for that.
Oh, he wants
But
to
anyway,
apologize.
I'm good now. Realize I was bad. But anyway,
He realized he was
I
bad.
think joined your group.
Zuko, you're
and taught me
overthinking it.
Avatar firebending.
Yes. Oh, okay. This cute little frog creature.
Well, what's your answer? That's what I'd say too.
That's what he'd say too.
How am I
Ribbit.
supposed to convince these people I'm on their side? What Uncle do?
What would Uncle do?
To look within yourself, to save yourself from your other
To save yourself from your other self.
reveal itself.
Okay, well, yeah, good impression. That's spot on, Zuko.
What would Zula do?
What would Azula do? No.
Listen, Avatar. I can do something unspeakably horrible to
Oh.
you and your friends.
Okay.
Your choice.
That's right on the nose.
Impersonations.
Hey, you did good, Zuko. That was better than what I could do. Okay, there's got to be something interesting here, right?
Firebending now?
Aang, come on.
Too loud in my ears.
Aang, stop avoiding
Check out
us.
this loop.
He wants to have a little bit of fun, man. It's just built into his DNA.
Dang, you're the giant pie show table.
The giant pie show table.
You're gonna love
Oh,
the echo chamber.
something's gonna wait. Yeah. Yeah. There he is.
Hello.
Zuko here. Okay. They're still hesitant.
Hey, I heard you guys flying around down there, so wait for you here.
Hey, be nice to him, Appa. Okay, there you go. They can't believe it. Why isn't he attacking
I know
us?
you must be surprised to see me here, since you followed us all over the world.
They still think he's trying to kill Aang or something.
Out is that I've changed.
Yeah, hear him out. Just hear him out.
I'm good now. And,
He's good now.
well, I think I should join your group. To you.
Yeah, there you go. Come on. See, they don't believe it though.
Wanna what now? And you? I mean, how stupid do you think we are?
Hey, take it easy.
done is down and capture Aang.
Okay, it's valid though. You know, this reaction that they're having is completely understandable because, you know, it's not easy for them to be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're good now. You know, he's been hunting them for a very long time, you know, and so of course they're going to be wary about this. But I think that if Zuko, you know, he just stays true to himself and he's honest and, you know, he becomes vulnerable to them and he tells them how he really feels about Ozai and all that. And maybe he'll even reveal that he knows what happened with Sozin and Roku, right? I think Aang is the most likely one to listen to him, right? Because I still think about that one episode, right, where Zuko saves Aang. Like, he goes to, I think it was like June or something, like that little place in the Fire Nation after Aang was captured. And he frees Aang, right? And then they're in the woods, and then he wakes up, and he's like, I wonder if we could have been friends in, you know, in another life, or like as children, you know? So I think Aang is actually, he's more open to it than the rest of the gang because he knows that Zuko saved him and he's done some good things as well. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. He freed Appa. Hey, Appa likes him at least.
Seem to like him.
Yeah. He covered himself in honey. Hey, come
I
on.
understand why you wouldn't trust me. Mistakes in the past.
Yes, own up to your mistakes.
Necklace and used it to track us down. And
Okay,
capture us?
that was kind of out of pocket.
I admit I've done some awful things. Sorry that I attacked the Water Tribe.
There we go,
I
he's
never should've set
apologizing.
the Fire Nation for you. I'm gonna try to stop.
Oh, they didn't.
Combustion Man.
Okay. That's also one thing that I didn't realize is they did not know the fact that he sent Combustion Man after them. And that's not a good look because Combustion Man definitely terrorized the group for a little while. Also, like, I wonder if that was the last time we actually saw him, you know, was in that little city when Toph and Katara got captured, right? I just feel like, you know, he could make an appearance again in, like, the final confrontation, you know, because, like, he's just the Terminator, man. I feel like he wouldn't go out that easily. But yeah, it's not a good look. At least he's being honest and he's owning up to it, you know, full transparency, but yeah.
Name, but
That's not his name.
I didn't mean to insult your friend.
He's not my friend.
Galen tried to blow us all up.
Yeah.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Yeah.
We could be friends.
Yeah, exactly. He said that.
Oh, I have good in me.
Come on, Aang, you gotta trust him. Please, man, please.
There's no way we can trust you after everything you've done.
Ah, come
Never let
on.
you join us.
Come on,
We
bro.
need to
Don't.
get out of here. Now.
No, man.
That I'm not that person anymore.
Yes, give him a second chance.
Reattack. Then maybe you'll take me as a prisoner.
Take him as a prisoner. Wow.
Come back.
This is
If we
crazy.
ever see you again, we better not see you again.
We better not see you again. Well, like, come on, man. It's so hard to not believe him, you know, because he literally just sat there and he ate that attack, you know. He said, if you can't accept me as a friend, then I'll be your prisoner even. It's like he's showing so much humility right now. I feel like Aang knows that this is something that Zuko a year ago would never have done, right? This is sad, bro. Come on. Aang, yes, Aang, you gotta realize he's your only hope to learn firebending.
I mean, what was I thinking?
What was he
Throwing my
thinking?
an assassin after them?
Yeah, that was
Why
kind of
did
a
I just say
blunder.
Azula did that? Stupid.
At least he's got his little frog friend. Aw, I feel so bad for him, man.
Why would he try to fool us like that?
Lead us into some kind of trap.
No.
Just like when we were in prison together in Ba Sing Se. Human being with feelings.
Okay, hey, he is a human being.
Sorry for him, so you let your guard down.
This is crazy, man.
It worked. Really confused and hurt.
Exactly.
Obviously, when the time's choice.
Okay, and see, this is the thing. Katara knows as well, you know. Katara has a very big heart, and she felt bad for him when they were in that cave in Ba Sing Se, and Katara was about to use that you know, magical water to heal the scar from Zuko. But it makes sense that she's also hesitant at the same time because, you know, Zuko did make that decision. He relapsed and joined Azula, you know, because the honor was held over his head, and he kind of folded in that situation. But he you know, of course he made a big mistake, you know, he made a bad decision, but that doesn't mean that, you know, he's completely evil because of that. You know, there's some nuance to it. They realize that he's the same age as them and he's been through so much, and like she said, he's just confused and he didn't really know what he wanted.
But obviously, when the time came, he made his choice.
He made his choice.
Paid the price.
Ah,
I have a confession to make.
he has a confession to
Remember
make.
when you two were captured by Zhao?
Oh, he's gonna tell them.
Frozen frogs?
Yes.
How could I forget? Back on my throat.
Ew. Okay, that's
Sokka,
that's
I
gross.
looked at it and told you there was nothing there.
Ew, man, what is this shot? This POV of inside of Sokka's mouth. Okay, that's kind of freaky. I can't even lie.
There was nothing there.
There was no wart.
Feel it. It's my throat hole flap.
Zuko who came in and
Yeah, he saved
he risked
him.
his life to save me.
Exactly, man.
So he could capture you himself.
They don't want to believe it.
You're nothing but a big prize to him.
About setting Appa free.
Setting Appa free. He
Actually,
did though.
wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Oh, hooray! Didn't add animal cruelty to the list.
Okay, bro.
Just saying, messed up family and
Yes.
how he was raised out a lot worse.
He could have turned out much
You're
worse.
right,
Toph is
Let's go
right.
find him and give him a medal. You could have been a ward.
Okay, and Katara's just upset that, you know, she showed him a little bit of compassion, and then he kind of took advantage of that, right? But again, you know, it's much more complicated than that. It's not like he's just completely evil. And I think surprisingly, Toph actually realizes that it's not really his fault. It's more so his family, right? And I feel like Toph could actually kind of relate to it in some way because Toph had her own struggles with her family, you know, in a much different way, right? You know, her family was very overprotective of her to the point where it was damaging for her. And I feel like that's why Toph can kind of understand where he's coming from. So yeah, okay, Toph, I respect you. I respect you for that.
Hurt feelings keep you from thinking clearly.
Exactly.
Easy for you to say.
They feel
You weren't there when he
betrayed.
had us-
Or when he
The
burned down
pirates.
Kyoshi Island.
Or
Burnt
when he
down
tried to capture
Kyoshi
me at the
Island.
fire temple.
Okay, yeah, he
Why
did
you
do a
even
lot.
try to defend him? One crucial fact.
They're ignoring one detail.
Aang needs a firebending teacher.
Exactly.
We can't think the world to do the job.
Let's go.
Shows up on a silver platter. Think about it.
Exactly. Toph is exactly right. She's thinking with her head.
Having Zuko as my teacher.
I'm right, you're not.
Wow, Aang won't even do it.
Guess that's settled. Find one around here.
Who's the blind one around here? Damn, spitting facts. Toph, go speak to him. Look at, he's just by himself, man. Come on, Toph, go converse with him. Oh,
Burned my feet
oh, burned her
Sorry,
feet.
It was a mistake.
from me.
No way, man.
You.
Let me help you. How are you gonna help her?
Off me. Get off me.
Oh shit. Dang.
I didn't know it was you.
And this, man, it's like this. Of course, he shouldn't have done this, right? But you know, Zuko was on alert mode 24/7, right? You know, he feels like at any moment he could be assassinated as well, right? So it only makes sense that it was a natural reflex, but he burnt Top's feet, man. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Damn, bro.
Oh, being good.
Why am I so bad at being good? Is Toph gonna tell them what happened?
Has anyone seen Toph?
She stormed off yesterday
She's not back
Maybe
yet.
she's just exploring the air temple.
with her rocks.
Let her have fun with her
They're
rocks.
Yelling at us again.
We can go check for her.
Down to the Hall of Statues.
Okay, you guys go
It'll
check
work a
on
lot
her.
better now that I fixed my brakes.
Nice, got the new brake system. He can zoom around. Oh, there she is. She can't see very
What
well.
happened? My feet got burned. What happened?
Katara can heal them.
Just told you. My feet got burned. You what?
Yeah.
Helpful to us. And
At least
if I
Katara
talked
can
to him,
heal
maybe
her.
We could work something out. Did and he didn't.
He didn't, he
It
didn't.
was sort of an accident. But he did.
It was an accident.
See?
Damn
You
it.
trusted Zuko and you got burned.
Trusted Zuko and got
It's gonna
burned.
take a while for your feet to get better. Sooner.
Ah,
Yeah, me too.
it's okay.
Zuko's clearly too dangerous to be left alone. Go after him.
We're gonna have to go
I hate to
after
go looking
him.
For a fight, but you're right.
No, no, no,
After
no,
we get to
no.
talk, have a choice.
Oh, come
He's crafty, but we'll find a
on.
way to capture him.
Up as a prisoner once.
They gotta carry her.
Get him to come back, jump him, and really make him our prisoner.
Okay,
He'll
come
never
on.
suspect it.
This is
You are
terrible.
master of surprise, Sokka.
That's better. Yeah.
Now I know
Nice
how the
cold
rest of you
water.
guys feel. Feet stinks.
Not being able to see with your feet sucks. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, bro. Of course, man. The Terminator is here. He has some ability that lets him just automatically know where the avatar is. And he just teleported here somehow, man. And hey, this is a perfect opportunity for Zuko to actually prove himself, right? You know, sure, he kind of shit the bed and dropped the ball, right? He burned Toph's feet and he let it slip that he hired the assassin, right? But now if he actually takes care of the assassin and helps the gang fight him and take him down for good, then the gang will have no choice but to believe that, you know, he really is trying to help. And this is bad, though. This is really bad. He always gets the element of surprise on them. And they are completely not ready to handle him. Oh, yeah. Here he comes. There we go. Let's go, Zuko. Come on.
Avatar anymore.
He said, your job is done.
Mission is off.
The mission's off. No, he's not gonna listen. He won't pay him. Oh, wow.
You doubled.
Alright.
Stop.
I'll pay you double. This is bad, man. We're all gonna have to work together to defeat him. Oh. This is crazy, man. Yeah, come on. We gotta work together. Let's go, let's do this. This is a little bit of practice, you know, a little bit of training for the final battle, man. This is perfect. But this guy's a problem. He's hard to handle, but he's only one guy. We can take him on, surely. Damn, bro. Crazy. So destructive. Oh. This is bad. We gotta fight back, man. Yeah, come on, Katara. Come on. Damn. That did nothing, bro. It worked as a distraction technique, though. He's gonna blow this whole place to shreds, man. We gotta stop him.
This whole place right off the cliffside.
Exactly.
At him without getting blown up.
Yeah.
I can't get a good one from down here.
We need Zuko to distract him.
I know how to get an angle on him.
How do we get an angle on him? The boomerang. Yeah. Where's the sword, by the way? Damn, he's just lobbing those explosions. Okay, do the calculation, Sokka.
All right, buddy. Don't fail me now.
Come on, Mr. Boomerang. Did it work? Yeah, perfect. Perfect shot, man. Boomerang. Oh, that did not buy us enough time, though.
Oh, boomerang.
Boomerang. Dude. God, man, Sokka's voice actor is so good. Like, the delivery in his lines It's so good, man. And that's what makes him so funny. Just like the voice actor is so good. He's like, "Get boomerang," and then he's like, "Oh, boomerang." Goated voice actor, man. Oh, he's still a little disoriented. Oh, damn, he just blew himself up. He blew his arm off. Wow, 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 wow. Did we do it? Was that it? No way he survived something like that.
Thanks, Zuko.
Thank you,
What
Zuko.
about me? I did the boomerang thing.
Yeah, thank you,
Listen,
Boomerang.
did well yesterday. I've
Yes.
been through a lot in the past few years.
Yes, man.
Realizing
He's
that I had to
realized.
go through all those things to learn the truth.
Exactly.
I thought I had lost my honor to return it to me,
Yes.
but I know now. Give you your honor.
No one can give you
Something
your
earn for
honor.
yourself.
Let's go, man. And this is it. You know, he summarized his character arc perfectly. You know, he had to struggle to learn all of this, right? And this is the difference between him and Azula, you know, like he went through so much, but the fact that he went through all that was the only reason he could ever come to this realization, right? You know, he had to struggle for it. And he said that no one can give you your honor. You have to make your own honor. You know, you're the one who basically grants yourself honor. And it's just like your destiny, right? If someone gives it to you, then it's really not a true form of honor, you know, and destiny. So I think it's brilliant, man, how he's finally just saying it. He's saying what he's learned throughout this entire series. And if they don't believe him after this, you know, then nothing will ever change their minds. But I'm sure after they hear this, then they're gonna be like, okay, you know, we can't help but say yes to you joining us.
That no one can give you your honor. It's
Yes,
something you earn for yourself. Do what's right.
choosing to do
All I
what's
want now is to
right.
play my part in ending this war.
Yes, man.
And I know you restore balance to the world.
His destiny is to help restore the
Sorry
balance.
for what I did to you.
And he apologizes.
I can
Yes.
be dangerous and wild. I need to be more careful on my bending, so I
Yes.
don't hurt people unintentionally.
So he doesn't hurt people unintentionally. And this is, oh my god, this is exactly what Aang went through. He went through this exact same realization when he burned Katara, right? Because like Zuko said, fire is a wild and dangerous element, and you have to be very careful and controlling of it, right? And this is resonating with Aang because he came to the exact same realization. And so this is why Zuko is the perfect teacher for Aang, right? Because before, Zuko didn't really know how to control his anger, right? And therefore, he didn't know how to control his firebending very well. But, you know, after all that he's been through and this arc that he's had and the fact that he's come to this realization about his honor and his destiny, right? He has learned how to control himself. And, you know, he might have slipped up and burnt off, right? But that was more so like a fight or flight type of instinct, right? Perfect. This is perfect.
Be my firebending teacher.
Yes,
When I first tried to learn firebending, I
exactly.
burned Katara.
He knows it all too well.
After that, to firebend again. But now I know you understand it is to hurt the people you love.
He understands it now.
I'd like you to teach me.
Yes, man. Yes.
Thank you. I'm
It's
so
cinema.
happy you've accepted me into your group.
Not
Yes.
so fast.
Oh,
It's okay with them.
he has to ask them.
Zuko burned.
Come on,
What do
Toph.
you think?
Give him a chance.
Let him join.
Yes.
It'll give me plenty of back at him for burning my
Yeah, okay, she wants to get back at him.
Sokka?
Sokka, what do you say, Mr. Idea Boomerang guy?
If this is the way to do it, then I'm all for it.
He's on board. Katara, what?
Katara?
She's hesitant still, but she'll do it.
Whatever you think is right.
Okay. There we
I won't
go.
let you down. I promise.
Yes. Nice, nice. He's still gonna have to, you know, become friends with them. That's gonna be a little hard.
Sweet home. I guess, for now.
Home sweet home. Lunch soon.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome aboard. Yes. There you go.
This is really, really weird.
It is weird, but it's in the best way possible. And he has a picture of Iroh, man.
If I have to, I have the rest of my life hunting the Avatar. I know
Dude.
it's my destiny to capture him.
He's come so far.
ZUKO is a funny thing.
Destiny's a funny
You never know
thing.
how things are going to work out. But I promise you will find your own destiny someday.
Actually, Peak. I'm tearing up a little bit.
Your transformation. You and I
Transformation.
both know you the right thing in the past.
Yeah.
So let me tell you something right now. Backward, one slip up.
One
gives me
slip
one
up.
reason to think you might hurt Aang at your destiny anymore.
Oh,
Because
wow.
I'll make sure you're right then and there.
Wow, wow. Permanently threatening him with death is crazy. Insane, man. Oh my god. Wow. This is truly just one of the best, most satisfying episodes, I think, in the entire series. Like, it's just, there's so much payoff, right? You know, this episode is pretty much centered around Zuko, right? And like, it's just so satisfying to see him finally join the gang, right? And like Uncle Iroh said, man, destiny is weird, and as long as you keep an open mind to it, it's gonna take you somewhere that you didn't really think was possible, you know? And it's incredible. It is truly incredible to see Zuko and just how much he has grown as a character. And I love it. I love how he had to struggle for everything. And he even struggled to join the crew, right? You know, at first they were very hesitant because they did see him as the enemy, which was understandable, right? The things that he did, the mistakes that he made, right? And all of those things were all just a product of his environment, you know? And how confused he was, and how he didn't really understand himself because he was so young, and he really hadn't gone through enough to make him come to the realization of, you know, what's right and what's wrong. You know, his destiny is to do what is right, and it's to end the war, you know, and to join the Avatar and defeat Ozai. And I truly think that he would make an incredible Fire Lord. You know, if I had to imagine, Zuko will most likely become the Fire Lord. If everything goes to plan and, you know, Ozai is overthrown and everything ends well, then Zuko will become the next Fire Lord. And I think it would just be perfect. I think that with everything that he's learned so far, he is truly an incredible candidate for becoming the next Fire Lord, because he doesn't want to continue the ideology of Sozin and spreading the prosperity, you know, and forcing the conquering of all the nations. He really does understand the balance of the world and peace. And I think it would be absolutely cinema if he were to become the Fire Lord after this conflict is over, because I think he's earned it, and he really has all the capabilities and traits that are needed for a great ruler, you know. He's just grown so much, and I'm so proud of my boy. I think that he has some of the best character growth in the show, and just in general, any show I've ever seen, right? And it's always just like so satisfying to see him finally inch closer towards his transformation, you know. And now he's here. He's a different person now, and the gang has decided to give him a second chance, especially after what happened with Combustion Man. He played a pretty big role in helping defeat Combustion Man, right? He distracted him, you know. He showed that he is with the gang and he's against, you know, this assassin trying to kill Aang, right? And I thought it was awesome, man. He even struggled, you know, getting the trust of the group, and he even burned Toph, right? It's not like he meant to, you know. You can't help but, after understanding what he went through as a kid and his whole family situation, you know, it's understandable why he gets so defensive, and you know, he has a hard time trusting people as well. And I love it, man. I love how the gang came around to it. Toph was like, yeah, you know what, let him join so I can get back at him, you know. And Katara was the most interesting one, right? You know, she is the most hesitant in letting him join, because she did definitely feel betrayed by Zuko, because, you know, they had that little heart-to-heart in the cave, and then he went and kind of betrayed that trust that he earned and that sympathy that he earned from Katara, right? But at the same time, you know, they are very similar. Zuko and Katara are strikingly similar. to Aang and Katara, right? You know, but both of their mothers were a victim of the Fire Nation, right? And I just think that, you know, that's why Katara really does, at the end of the day, say, yeah, you know, of course, if that's what Aang wants, Katara's on board. But she knows that there's more to him than he lets on, you know? And she, at the end of the day, she was like, okay, fine. But if you misstep once and you hurt anybody, I'm gonna kill you, which I thought was crazy, man. That's something that I didn't really expect out of Katara, right? Because Katara, like I always say this, Katara is very kind-hearted, right? But when it comes to those she loves, she would go as far to, you know, even stop Zuko permanently, right? To make sure that everyone's okay. You know, fool me once, fool me twice, that whole saying, you know? And I thought that was really interesting to see her say that to him. And I think Zuko, he finds it completely valid. It's very understandable that she feels the way that she does, right? And of course, Sokka's like, well, if this is going to help us defeat the Fire Lord, then he's on board, right? Because that's the goal. And we need Zuko. You know, he's the only one who can teach Aang firebending at this point. And truly, you know, complete this journey of mastering every single element. And I think it's perfect. I really think it's perfect. And I just think it hits so much harder how Aang tried to learn firebending in the first book. I think it was the first book, right? And he burned Katara. And that's something that it was actually crucial for Aang to make this decision, right? You know, him saving Aang in the underbelly place, right? In that prison. That's one thing, you know, you could argue that it was just because he wanted the honor for himself, you know, and that's kind of true to some degree. And he freed Appa, you know, which was a very good thing to do, but at the same time, it's hard for them to believe. But I think when Aang heard Zuko say that firebending is wild and dangerous and it can really hurt people, and you have to be very careful with it, Aang just that kind of sold him on the idea of Zuko being his master, you know, because Aang knew it all too well, that feeling of hurting someone that he loved, and it wasn't on purpose, you know, and it was because of the element of fire, right? And I love it, man. I really do go back to that one episode where Zuko is teaching Iroh during the training arc in book 2, where he's teaching Zuko about all of the traits of each element, right? You know, how fire represents willpower and determination, and, you know, air represents freedom and you know, just like that childlike sense of wonder. Water represents the flow and you know, trying to flow and not get stuck on one thing. And then earth is, you know, being rooted and being unmoving in terms of physicality and mentally, you know. And I love that. I love that episode so much. That's one of my favorite episodes because it there's so much like stuff that's applicable to not only the show, right? Not only Zuko's character, because he is the definition of willpower and determination, you know, his struggle and his desire to keep moving forward even through, you know, all this terrible shit that happened to him. But also, you know, those traits can be applied in real life as well, right? I think that episode was just so brilliant because the Avatar is kind of just like the model of what people should strive to be, you know, to take all of the positive traits from each element in this world and try to balance it in yourself, right? Be unmoving, be free, you know, have willpower, and also, you know, flow. Try not to have friction in, you know, the things that are thrown at you. And that's why Aang is the Avatar, right? Because he kind of embodies all of these traits to some degree, right? And that's what makes like the model person, I think. That's what the show is trying to tell us. And you know, when you're born into one of these nations with their defining trait, like Zuko was born into the Fire Nation, which is known for their willpower and determination, you can learn to take different elements, like aspects and mindsets of each element, and incorporate them into your own personality, and it makes you grow as a person, right? And the ultimate goal is to have the balance of each of these nations, you know, and what they represent. And Zuko is learning to, you know, not only be determined, but also have an open mind and all of this stuff, right? So I think it's awesome. It's so awesome. Yeah, I could yap about that specific episode for probably close to an hour, but I just really love this episode, man. This is such a banger. One of my favorite episodes. It's just so incredibly, you know, cathartic to see Zuko finally come around and the gang accept him, right? And I could see this being a fan favorite episode as well. And I'm just so excited to see Aang, you know, start learning, you know, and see how Zuko approaches teaching Aang all these techniques, right? And you know, he'll even teach Aang Uncle Iroh's special technique that he created because, you know, call back to that episode. Iroh created this technique because he basically reached into the mindset and also the power of the waterbenders, right? And he wanted to redirect the flow of energy of lightning, right? And so once Zuko teaches Aang how to firebend and even redirect lightning, if he does, I think he would, but maybe not. Then well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it would definitely make sense because I know that damn Fire Lord Ozai was just gonna try to zap them immediately, so they'll both use the redirection technique, and so yeah, man, I'm so excited, and I'm excited to see them, you know, maybe warm up to Zuko and kind of relate to him and bond with him, and Zuko will finally have some friends, you know. Because yeah, you could argue that Zuko has had friends like with Ty Lee and May, right? But I wouldn't say that's like a true friendship, right? And so I think what Zuko is really missing is having like a close group of friends. And I think that would just, you know, put the cherry on top, you know, really make him the best version of himself after he teaches Aang. And, you know, once he teaches Aang, then that's kind of him fulfilling his destiny, right? That he's given himself to help the Avatar and to help restore the balance in the world, you know, between all the mindsets of every nation. And yeah, man, absolutely peak episode. I loved it so much. What a great watch. A very enjoyable watch. I love Zuko. I really think Zuko might be my favorite character in the entire series, up there with Iroh. It's just it's incredible writing. Absolutely incredible. And one thing that I'm starting to kind of think about, right, is I wonder how Ty Lee and May and even Azula will react to this, right? How are they going to react to Zuko leaving them and joining the Avatar? I wonder if that's going to make them kind of reconsider what they're doing and, you know, maybe even join the fight against the Fire Lord and join the Avatar and the gang, right? I mean, I'm really interested to see how Azula reacts to it because, you know, Azula, she may be very similar to Ozai, right? But she's a product of her environment just as much as Zuko is. And there's much more nuance to Azula's character. And so I think it would be very, very satisfying for Azula to maybe even join us too, as crazy as it sounds, right? Maybe not. Maybe she'll just be angry at Zuko and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna fight against you. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm interested to see how they react to it as well. But man, if only Uncle Iroh was here. If Uncle Iroh was here right now and he saw what Zuko has done, it would make me cry like a little baby, man, because I know for a fact that Iroh would be so emotional and so proud of Zuko because, you know, he's finally coming around to it. And Iroh played his part, don't get me wrong. And I guess at this point, you know, Iroh wanted to free himself from the prison because he didn't want to influence Zuko anymore. He really wanted Zuko to become his own man and not just a conduit of whatever Iroh tells him. He wants Zuko to figure it out for himself. And he's told him more than enough. He's taught him some incredible stuff. And I just think that Iroh would be incredibly proud of him. And so I really hope that Iroh does show up eventually. Maybe in the final fight, he'll show himself and help the gang. And I just hope we get one last little heart-to-heart between Zuko and Iroh, because that would truly be like the cherry on top. Again, you know, like that would perfectly wrap up his character development. He restores his honor to his uncle, you know? And it's different from him restoring his honor to his father, because that was just such like a false, you know, sense of honor in the first place. But Zuko did betray Iroh in book 2 at the end, and it really hurt him. So I think if he were to have one last little conversation with Iroh and just show that, you know, I've done it, you know, I finally went through this metamorphosis and found my own destiny and helped play a massive part in ending this conflict, then I mean, Iroh would feel fulfilled as well, and it would wrap up their characters like a little bow on top, you know? But yeah, man, peak episode, truly peak. Zuko is one of the stars of this show. I truly think so. You know, I've always liked Zuko, but and I've always heard that Zuko has had a great character development. You know, my friends would tell me that their favorite character would be Zuko. For a lot of them would say that, right? And I was like, okay, well, I could kind of see that, but now I really get it. Now I really get it, you know? And so I'm excited, man. I'm so excited to see these next couple episodes and see how he teaches Aang and what he has to offer to the gang. And hopefully he'll make some friends. And yeah, I think that's kind of it. I don't really have too much else to say. I've yapped about Zuko and his character, and this video is going to be pretty long. Not as long as the last one, but it was good, man. It was more than good. It was great. Yeah, man, these last, you know, this final stretch of these episodes have just been incredibly good, and I imagine it's just only going to get better and more satisfying, and I can't wait. But yeah, I've said my piece. Shout out to Zuko, shout out to Iroh, and just shout out to the gang, man. That's going to be it from me, and I will see you for the next episode very soon. Flameo, and have a good one.